Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is breakfast. So I'm going to teach you a little something here. Now, some people don't understand that to have the correct amount of water added into a pancake mix, it's really about measuring it. As you can tell, I've got quite a nice one brewing there in the pan right now. And all you do is you just coat the bottom of the pan before you start cooking it with a little bit of vegetable oil. Um, Not much, probably like a teaspoon. And I'll show you over here. Here's some of the other ones that I've made recently. This one right here was kind of an experiment. It's like two pancakes stuffed into each other. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you. We're going to flip this. Hopefully I can do this. There we go. Okay, so I'll show it here. Perfectly cooked. All you do is vegetable oil, and it should be turned out like this. So we're gonna put this on the plate over here, like so. Come on, Mr. Spatula, don't stick to it. Come on, Mr. Spatula, don't be. There we go. Okay. Anyway, now here's what we're gonna do. I've got my batter right here, so we're just gonna take the spoon out of it real fast here. We don't need the spoon anymore for the bottom of it. And we'll put the spoon over here in the sink. Then we're gonna put the rest of it in here. Like so. And just coat the bottom of it. Can be a little creative. Like so. And what I do is I use an old Tupperware container because that seems to be something that makes a little bit more sense. But as you can tell, this is going to be a larger pancake. But again, it really just depends on the amount of water that you're adding to this. Now, some recipes you have to add milk and eggs and stuff too, like crepes, for example. You need extra special ingredients to make them. But this is how I've always made pancakes, and I've had no issues whatsoever. Um, and the ending product, honestly, is, again, I mean, we'll show over here, looks pretty good. So, obviously, I must be doing something correctly. Um, and the other thing I wanted to point out, too, is that there are products out there now that are gluten-free. So if you were not able to make pancakes or French toast before, you'll be able to do that because they do have gluten-free products now. My stomach is kind of iffy as far as food as well, so I have to watch out as far as what I'm eating. Um, but I found this pancake mix pretty reasonable at Meyer actually, and it's gluten free, so they do have sugar-free syrups as well, and we'll zoom in here for a little bit. So this is what it looks like as it's cooking. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to point out that when you're cooking pancakes, number one important thing is just the quantity of the water that you're adding to the batter and your other ingredients. Just even it out with measuring cups and measuring spoons. Don't panic like if the stove starts smoking a little bit. That just means that the batter is cooking, and you want the batter to cook all the way through. So what we're gonna do real fast is we're gonna grab the spatula and we're just gonna poke the outside of it here, like so. Okay, so some of it is already cooking, and we'll turn that a little bit like that, like so. We'll poke around there for a little bit. And that's the main part of it, is that you need to just have patience, because some pancake batter, it does take quite a long time for it to actually cook all the way through. But yeah, it really depends on what your flavor, as far as how well do you want the pancakes done. I don't like them burnt, honestly, but it really just depends on the person. And I have a pretty busy day ahead of myself, so I'm trying to get this accomplished here for breakfast. As you can tell, the outside of it is already cooking on the bottom of it, which is good. We just need the middle, and then we can start flipping it over. But I just wanted to do this quick video this morning and just show you that, it's not impossible to make pancakes. I know some people make a big deal about it and saying that they don't want to waste the time and stuff, but honestly, I feel like homemade pancakes are, let's just say, they're more meaningful because you're actually doing it yourself. Sometimes when you get them at restaurants, they really don't cook them all the way through, and sometimes you get that nasty batter taste. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my pancakes tasting like pancake batter, especially if they're using eggs, because that's not very good either. Like, you'll get very sick from that. So we'll zoom in a little bit and check it out. So as you can see, the bubbles are starting to come up a little bit more. So we're going to be poking this a little bit more here to check it out. Let's see here. And we can flip it finally. Okay, so here we go. So here's our pancake. And we're just gonna, oops, screwed it up a little bit. And there we go. Okay. So as you can tell, I screwed it up a little bit, but it's still gonna cook. So unfortunately with this pan, you have to keep coating it with something on the bottom of it. So, but as you can tell, I mean, it's perfectly fine. It looks good. It's not burnt or anything. So I just wanted to do this video real fast and just show you guys that, don't panic when you're making pancakes. Just have faith in yourself and know that you're not going to burn it. When you start panicking when you're cooking, that's when you're going to start screwing things up. And you just have to have that mindset that I am powerful, I can do this, and you'll end up with good food. So this is Drizzle making pancakes. Good morning, Friday, and this is October, and so yeah.